Okay, so I'm here to tell you that and bring you some confirmation of stuff that you have felt, stuff that has been revealed to you, told to you, and even like videos that you have seen over TikTok that's very similar to your situation. I am here to confirm this for you. It is no hashtags, nothing. It's gonna find who it's meant to find. So I'm talking to a chosen one who is the black sheep of their family. And this is very specific because this message is not for everybody, but this is for those who it is for. Yes, yes, they did. Yes, your parents took out a life insurance policy on you when you were a baby, a child. And ever since, they've been trying to get you killed. They've been trying to get you to pass away. Whether this is going to be in the form of an accident, natural causes, whatever the case is, they've been trying to get you killed so that way they can go cash in that life insurance policy that they have on you and get that money. Also, for some of you, not only did they take out a life insurance policy on you, but there's an inheritance that's in your name. And you were offered a house with this inheritance. But this inheritance has been kept from you your entire life. And basically, it was supposed to be given to you at a certain age, but your family tried to get rid of you before you reached this certain age. So that way, if you were gone by the certain age, you would have been able to, you would have been able to get it. Like, if you passed away before you could cash this out, it would have gone to them, essentially. They would have kept the money, they would have gotten the house, all of that, because it's like, well, the person passed away, so they would have gotten it. They also they did contact some type of practitioner and they tried to get spell work done on you to get you killed. Other things that happen is they, for some of you, they even tried to get you kidnapped one time. This was like they took you to the grocery store, took you to some store, and it could have been you and just one other parent, like just you and a parent, and it's like they put you in the cart. They put you in the basket of the cart, and they like parked the cart somewhere inside the store, and then they walked away from the cart, and they were kind of they were like standing behind a wall, kind of watching, peeking around and stuff to make sure they kept an eye on you. But they were hoping that somebody was gonna snatch you up and take you and kidnap you, and you would just disappear. And if they written you off as like a missing child, eventually they just, will announce that we have to call off the search, the child is just pronounced dead or whatever, and then they would have been able to pronounce you dead, and then you would have been able to, they would have been able to get this money had the plan worked of them trying to get you kidnapped, but that plan foiled. The reason why this plan foiled is because there's so much protection around you. Like for some of you, and this part is very specific, but if this did happen to you, if you can remember it, when you were very young, probably around 5, and basically, while you were sitting in the basket, you were sitting in that basket for a significant amount of time, like 15 minutes maybe at least. And it was long enough for people to notice that this child was sitting here by themselves, and they're like, "Where is this child's parent?" So what happened is there was like a another adult that was in the store came up to you and came up to the cart, and they asked you. They said, "Hey, where's your mom? Where's your dad?" And you kind of said, I don't really know where my mom is." And then they get on the intercom and they're saying like, they're reporting like there's a lost child. We don't even know what, like, this child is just sitting here. Where is their parent? And they got on the intercom and was saying, we have a lost child in the store, all of that. And the whole entire time while you were a child, you're wondering, where did my parent go? Why did they leave me here in the cart? And you're so young and innocent, not even understanding what was happening, realizing that they were trying to get you kidnapped. But because you are so divinely protected, your spirit guides and ancestors and angels were surrounding that cart, were surrounding you to keep people from snatching you up. And when your parent came home with you that day, the day they tried to get you kidnapped, because your parents plotted this. So when you came home with that parent, the other parent was shocked to see that you came home with them, that you were still alive, that like you weren't. They were expecting you to come. They were expecting the parents to come home by themselves without the child, and then it was going to be this whole scene they were going to make. But when you came back home with them, then that's what caused your parents to get into this really big like fight and argument, because it's like one parent is saying, "What the fuck? Like I thought you were supposed to get rid of this child. Why are they still here? Why are they here?" And then the other parent goes, "Well, nothing happened. Nothing happened. Nothing happened." And then they wondered for a while, why isn't it working? Why isn't the spell work working? Why is it every single time we attempt to get rid of this child, they won't, nothing will happen? Also, what even happened is for some of you, your parent confessed to you years back before you even had awoken spiritually. They had confessed to you and told on themselves of what they were doing behind the scenes. They had a conversation with you. That conversation is in the back of your memory somewhere, and one day it's going to come to the surface, and you're going to recall that conversation, and you're going to vividly remember the conversation, and you're going to be in like a moment where you just sit there and freeze, and it's like you're reliving it, like you're re-watching it, like it's playing in your head, and things are going to click for you. What they said was, they confessed to the fact that the conversation kind of went along the lines of, sometimes I wonder, why are you even still here? Like, why are you even still alive? Is what the parent was telling you. Why are you still here? Why are you even still alive? And you're like, what do you mean? And it's like, I'm wondering, why is it not working? Why is none of this working? They started telling them themselves. And when you're asking, what do you mean? Why isn't it working? What do you mean it? What is it? And then his parent goes, your spell work. And they're like, what do you mean? And they try to dismiss it, go, never mind, never mind, never mind. I'm like, no, what do you mean? What spell work? And the parent goes, the spell work to get you killed. That's the spell work I'm talking about. And you're like, wait, why would you want to get me killed? And it's like, because there's a life insurance policy that I took out on you. And if you were to pass away, then I would be able to get the money that the life insurance policy is worth. And the house that was left to you in your inheritance would also go to me. So everything that would go to you would essentially go to me. Because I want it, because I feel that I deserve it, and you don't deserve it. Why should I give it to you when I'm the parent and you're the child? Saying, they even said, even though it's technically yours, I don't want you to have it, basically. These people, for your entire life, didn't even want you to be alive. They didn't want you in the first place. They even admitted this too. Like, there was something that happened where this parent just spilled out the beans. They just spilled the tea, and they're like, this parent told you that them and the other parent didn't want you and never wanted you. Like, basically said something along the lines of, well, we never wanted you in the first place. We didn't want you. But we had you, but we didn't really want you. That's a fucked up thing to tell a child. It's a very fucked up thing to say. And these parents feel entitled to be celebrated for Mother's Day and Father's Day. Don't get them a goddamn thing ever. Never give them anything ever again. Let them go to their grave knowing what the fuck they did. Because the truth is real, but I know what the fuck y'all all did to me. Y'all mad because I'm still here. Y'all mad because I'm still alive. But everything will backfire.